This is a great routine and a great way to start off your day. Simple tools that you can find around your house, or you can make do with other things if you don't have these specific things. So I'll give you some ideas on other things that you can use in place of them. We're going to start out with a strap or a belt. A dog leash works, or a piece of rope. A couple of yoga blocks if you have them. If not, just get a couple of big thick books, or you can even use our foam roller for the other things that we need to kind of support. You will also need a foam roller if you have one. If you only have a foam roller or you only have yoga blocks, we can kind of interchange those. The other thing that you might want to bring over is a beach towel that's rolled up pretty tight in kind of that long burrito shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off, and you're going to repeat these things maybe about 6-7 times, but everything's going to be slow and simple. So the first one is we're just going to get that glenohumeral joint kind of loosened up. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your strap or your belt, whatever you're using. I like to kind of wrap my hands around it. So I'm going to get way further than shoulder width, pretty wide. And we're just going to start down, and as we bring it up, we're going to breathe in all the way up over your head and breathe out, coming back. And if that's a little tough for you, go even wider. If you need to like unwind and go a little bit further, that's fine. So each time we do it, so breathe in and come down. Each time we do that rotation through, I want you to see if you can't go a little bit more narrow. If you had to adjust and go a little bit wider, that's perfectly fine. But once you do 1 or 2, I want to see if you can come in a little bit more narrowly. And you're just going to do that about, like I said, 6 to 7 times, maybe 8 to 10, whatever feels good for you. I think 10's probably plenty. So what you're doing is just getting that rotation. And you might feel some cracks and pops and strain, but as long as it's comfortable enough and you're not really pushing and there's no pain, that's what we want. And one more. Great. You're going to set your strap aside. The next thing is we're going to take one arm out, you're going to bring it across and kind of karate chop and pull it forward. And you're just going to hold that and breathe for about 3 breaths. Again, watching that there's no actual pain. There's going to be some discomfort, there's going to be some stretching, obviously, but we don't want any pain. Okay, and then we're going to stop and do the other side. Great. Now we're just going to kind of roll our head from side to forward to side. We're not going backwards, we're staying all forward on the forward plane. You're going to do that for about 5 rotations. Now for the sake of the video length, I'm just going to shorten it. So after you do that, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your yoga blocks, and whatever size you have, if there's one that's bigger or one that's smaller, that's great. You can always double it up if you need more. So I'm going to start out with this one. So you're going to bend your elbow, and you want this part of your elbow on the floor if you can. If you can't, use the yoga blocks. That's what they're there for. And then you're going to reach up, put your hand behind your head, and really open up that shoulder and lean that elbow back to the back corner if you can. And you're going to get this elongation through here, but then it's going to open up that shoulder anteriorly. Just again, hold it for 4 to 5 breaths. And we're going to do the other side. Bend, stretch, and open. Three to 5 breaths. Great. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to get on all fours, kind of like in the tabletop position that you would for yoga. So we're going to get on the tabletop position. You're going to drop back almost into a child's pose and Keep your tush up just a little bit. And then keeping your head forward, looking forward, stretch your arms out and chin to the ground. You're going to feel a big stretch through the trap behind you, between your shoulder blades, maybe in the anterior neck. And right there, you're going to hold that for about 3 to 5 breaths. Next off, this is one of my favorites. It hurts so good. Okay, you're going to come back to sitting on the floor. You're going to take your hand, whichever side you start, and you're just going to sit up straight and tall. You're not going to lean. Just stay neutral. You're going to kind of spider walk your fingers out so they come off the floor, and continue to reach. Reach, reach, reach. Then with your opposite hand, you're going to just take your head in the opposite direction. Very gently, just the weight of your hand. You're not yanking on your neck. You're just using the weight of your hand. Keeping that arm pointed and stretched towards the floor. And gently away. Again, 3 to 5 breaths. Great. And then we're going to do it to the other side. Spider those fingers out, stretch, and then the other side. Great. Okay. Last, well, not last, second to last, we're going to do a forward flexion. So I want you to just interlace your hands like this behind your neck, maybe at the subox part of your head, right at the base of your head right there. You're going to bring your elbows in and kind of squeeze this way. As you do that, you're going to go forward and down, and then you're going to think about from your belly button and like diaphragm area, you're going to think about going in and up. So you don't want to lean forward like this. You want to suck in that stomach and pull upwards at the same time that you're going down with your neck. And again, it's just the weight of your hands behind your head. You're not cranking on it, going down. We don't want to do anything like that. Just give yourself a little bit of weight as you come forward. Really draw in and up in the diaphragm. Great. 3 to 5 seconds there. You can hold it a little longer if it feels like it needs something, but that's pretty good. The last thing that we are going to do is the kind of the relaxation or the opening. I use 2 rollers. If you don't have 2 rollers, this is where you're going to use your beach towel for the like the burrito roll that we said. We're going to roll it up tight. That's going to be used at one, and then the other one at the top for your head. The other thing you can do is also use yoga blocks. You can use them narrow way, like I say this way, or tall. I think it's best to start off here if you don't have the rollers. And if you have the rollers, you might feel like you want to upgrade to using yoga blocks. So you're going to get ready to lay on your back. So the towel or your other roller, your long roller, is going to go right at the base of your scapula or right underneath your scapula. And you're just going to kind of lay back, get that right there, and then this other roller is going to go right under your head so you have some support. And you're just going to kind of lay with arms out. Take some big breaths. This is a great relaxation position to be in. And you can do that anytime. You can do that at the end of the day again, even after you've done your stretches in the morning. A lot of times I do if I've had a long day and I really need to kind of open that chest and release that shoulder. It's a great way to just kind of lay down, relax, take some deep breaths, and just calm down from your day. It's a great deregulator of stress, I have found. Sometimes I just do it just when there's just chaos going on. I'll find a little spot in my bedroom and just kind of flop down with something underneath my shoulders and my head. So that's my simple routine for the upper back and neck. It will work wonders, and like I said, you can do this every day. It's simple and easy enough and gentle enough on the glenohumeral joint that you're not taxing it so much that you can stress it to the point of possible tears. So I'm hoping that will help you get through these stressful holiday seasons, and let's not make them stressful. Let's find fun and things to enjoy instead. I wish you all a really great holiday. Keep in touch. Let me know how I can help you. Please shoot me an email, text, get in touch anyway. Happy holidays from Medical Massage Cincinnati, Holistic Approach to Living, and make sure that you stay hydrated and eating healthy during the holidays.